I, I pushed on my phone, so I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did wrong. But yeah, just cry about it, write about it, draw about it, paint about it, take a walk on it, light a candle on it, make a cup of tea on it, pour yourself a glass of wine on it, whatever. Get it out, feel it, sit in it, feel it, allow yourself time to, say, that person's a son of a bitch. That's, that person's a son of a bitch bastard, what they did to me. But then work on forgiving them. Then work on, okay, it was just our season. Um, and, God chooses that. God chooses how many, how many seasons somebody's going to be with you. God chooses that. And I had trouble with that because I was like, no, but I still want that person. I thought, like I'm a royal, loyal type of dude. And I always think, if I'm going to give my friendship to somebody, if I'm going to give my heart to somebody, I usually like to say that's going to be forever. But then I met a Gemini. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If those of you who haven't met me, Geminis never stay in my life. They never stay in my life for long. Um, I don't know why. They love me in the beginning. They absolutely friggin' love me. They think I'm the coolest thing since sliced bread. They make fun of me though, but we have a lot of fun. And then they disappear, they ghost me, and they move on. And that's how it has always. Ask me about a Gemini friend. Even ask me about a Gemini person that is, and I love Gemini, like all the, stars that are, I absolutely love, Prince, Gemini, Miss Marilyn Monroe, Gemini, uh, one of the best presidents, Gemini. Okay? Um, I'll leave that up to you to figure out. Because I don't get political on my channel. Because there's too many haters. Um, anyway, yeah, I don't have any Gemini friends. Not a one. Not a one. Okay, but here's my thing. This person who recently ghosted me was not a Gemini. I'm not going to tell you what sign they are because then you'll figure it out. Okay. But it's okay. I had to cry for a while. I had to cry about it. Um, Pisces stays with me. I have two siblings that are Pisces and a very good friend that is a Pisces. Um, and then I have to look at that, you know. Um, I have to look at, the people who are here for me for more than a season. Um, because they hope I didn't show you a show. I'll have to watch this before I put it up. Yeah, maybe I will put it up. I don't even know why I'm on. Yeah, that's stupid, Kathleen. That's stupid. You didn't even take your makeup off. You did not take your makeup off because it's right there. I thought I did though. I'm gonna have to go see next to my table, next to the couch, because I even put my makeup removers right there. Because I figured I'm so lazy sometimes I don't get to the bathroom. At least I'll take it off with my baby wipe. Anyway, yeah, I'm so disappointed with my nails. I don't know. I might go into another place just to have them put some characters on every finger. Because I don't like black, just black. And then a sick looking pumpkin. But I just don't want it to cost me more money. And it probably will. So then I was thinking about getting decals. I'll look for decals. That was a good idea. My Scorpio friend had told me. My buddy told me. So anyway, I love you all. I don't know what the F I'm talking about. I'm not going to say F, the real curse, because I got my mommy right here. poem about my mom. I still might read it. I was really sad yesterday, so I couldn't read it because it was her birthday. And I miss her, especially on my birthday, her birthday, and Mother's Day. Oh my gosh, Mother's Day is so hard. Especially because Mother's Day is always away from my kids. And they never have visited me on Mother's Day because I guess they can't. So, anyway, it's for me to always go back there. And I'm going to go back, I know, definitely in April. Then again, we have to go back for my nephew's wedding in June. So that's all good things. I just thought I was going to slip a trip in. And I still might. I still might slip a trip in. Yeah. Anyhow, let me show you my mommy. I don't know if you could see her. Yeah, she is. Here's Jesus. This is my mommy's angel I just put near her. But this one, angel, this one is from from her mother. She used to have these all set up for Christmas. And I got it. Of course, she had everything organized. I gotta start wearing this again. I need more protection. Archangel Michael. Anyway, I'm just rambling on. I forgot to take my thyroid medicine. I'm going to take it now because otherwise I'll be too tired during the whole day because my chemicals will be off. And my thyroid medicine is high. It's like 154 milligrams. I started out at 25 way back in 2012, and then they found out I had Hashimoto's, so I have kind of a precarious thing. Yeah, I'll show you my legs. See, my legs really aren't fat. My arms could be skinnier, right? But what gets really fat and puffy is my face and my stomach. That always stays the same, no matter, even if I don't put that much stuff in it. Anyway, it's a little bit better, I think. A little bit better. But I try to work on my legs by pushing myself to walk. That is my exercise. You can't say, nobody could say that Katrina doesn't try to walk, because Katrina does walk. And that's why I like to go to work and be in the game of work, because, well, not only because the money helps, but, and it's secure money. It's, like when I sell my art, I could sell my art 1 month and then sell nothing, no readings, no art for 3 months or sometimes longer. Okay, have real bad dry spell. But when I go to work, I know, yeah, I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be in pain. I have to get up at 6 a.m., probably have only a couple hours sleep, but I'm going to make that money for that day. Okay, whatever it works out to. But I don't get paid until a month later. So it's so long. It takes so long to get paid. Like I signed up in August, but I didn't start working until um, September 6th, September 7th, and then I worked the following week, September 7th and 8th. 6th, 7th, and 8th, and then I think I did another day in there somewhere. But anyhow, that whole month won't get here, that whole check won't get here until October 23rd. Isn't that a long time? That is nuts. I don't know how people do it without being married to somebody else. Um, yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I gotta take my thyroid pill and get coffee in here, because if I don't get coffee in here, I'm starting to get the head clencher where it feels like I had 17 drinks. Guess how many drinks I've had in the last couple of days? 0. Okay. I say that in a mean way because I like my dranky drank. I like to have a glass, but every time I was thinking about pouring myself some wine, plus the wine is not good. I have to go to the store that's expensive because I'm getting the wine from Walmart that I have. And I thought that this one was made in a barrel, but it wasn't. But it was 14.9% alcohol. So I was like, hey, that can't go wrong on that. It tastes like rubbing alcohol. No, it tastes like rubbing grape juice. You know, rubbing alcohol, but put a little grape juice in that. So it tastes like you're drinking rubbing alcohol mixed with grape juice. Thanks, Archangel Raphael. No, he's doing that. He's doing that because everything I've tried has not tasted good. So, he's helping me, and I asked him to help me with my weight, but I guess that's what he's saying. Hey, you don't really eat that much anymore, so maybe it's the old Jesus juice, and I'll help you with that. But anyhow, I leave it up. I leave my hands into his hands, and now I'm just rambling. So let me just take my real quick. A shout out. If we could have some prayers up. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out. To see the rosacea. Maybe I did take my makeup off. It's just stained. It's just stained. Anyway, see, ugly me when I have no makeup on. Not so cute. Okay, anyway. But you know what I'm proud of? I'm proud of that I'm 60. My neck isn't so bad. The décolleté, because people can have, you can't really hide that. You can't really, you could get plastic surgery, but really they can't do much about the décolleté, right? On your neck. So, do I use cream? Yeah, sometimes when I remember. I used to have this stuff, I would put it on religiously, and it was supposedly to take off age spots, which I have a lot of. I have the shape of Texas. This age spot turned in from, it was the shape of New York, and now it's turning into Texas, and I see one right here, too. See, that's why I would do the old bangs, the old bang job. And I cut them the other day. Of course, I cut them odd. Okay, anyway, guys, I'm going to start getting it. When I first moved here, I used to always go to, twice a month, I would go get my, a facial or a massage. And I stopped doing all of that. When I got my channel, I stopped. Well, no, not when I got my channel. It just came less and less because I always think about, I got to do a video. I got to do this. I got to do that. But anyway, I do put on the cream when I remember. I use foundation for my face. Sometimes I put the foundation here because in Texas sun, you are exposed and you go out with the kids to recess every day and you're standing in the hot sun, and you, even if you wear a hat and glasses, you're not covering up this area, right? You can't wear a scarf. It's too hot. So you got to put your foundation here. And I do sometimes, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of times I'll wear a jacket, and even if it's hot, and just cover up because you don't want the sun to get over there. You don't want it to turn into rubber, okay? Us ladies have to remember, when this area gets old, it turns into, and tan, sunburn. If you get sunburn a lot, you're going to have 70,000 wrinkles here. And you're just going to be holding the phone and you're going to be like, wait, let me try a different angle. Let me try a different angle. You'll find out there's no angle. Okay. I'm very like, aware of that, but I forget what you conceited like that. Um, Not conceited. I'm just aware of that décolletage area because I used to always hear about it when I was younger and had nice skin. So I was always like trying to take care of the décolletage. When I was in New York, I got facials much more. Facials, little. I never really got like that scraping that made your face red because I felt like that was violent. And I have rosacea, so I've had people in a give me a facial and say, "Never come back here again," because I looked in the mirror, my whole face was blown up red. Um, and I would be like, "What? No, I'll come back next month, right?" And they're like, "No, she was Russian, this lady, one Russian lady. She did beautiful facials, right? And but she was like, "No, no, 6 months to a year." I was like, "Why? Don't be afraid of my rosacea." I'm not. But my rosacea went down to like almost nothing. Every once in a while it'll come up. And that's because of Devin. He calms me down, right? I had it when I first met him. All of a sudden he'd be sitting there and he would say, "My gosh, did you get sunburn?" I was like, I'll get like a butterfly of red all around my cheeks. I'll get a whole bunch of pimples that come out here as if I'm like a teenager. Um, yeah, and rosacea hurts. I don't know if you guys have it. Anybody has it out there. It hurts. So here's my 2 tips. Take your stress down. If you're noticing your rosacea, and I've tried the creams, the pills, nothing worked for me, right? You know what worked for me? After I got a divorce and I met Devin, after a couple of months, my rosacea went away, okay? And because sometimes it's the people who are around you that are causing you stress, and they make that, I'm not saying they're causing you to have the condition, it's inside your own body. It's when you're worried about something, you know, and you're fighting internally, it'll come out on your face, it'll come out on your skin. And also when you hate yourself, um skin disorders, if you check out Louise Hay, any skin disorders um are are I can't, I don't do vocabulary without coffee. So I'm so dumb without coffee. Anyhow, are traced back to hating yourself. Okay. So if you're having a lot of skin disorders, even skin cancers, if you're having skin disorders, you're very angry at yourself, metaphysically speaking. You know, I do everything metaphysically. What is happening with my hair? My hair is totally cleaned and washed. And I put it in a meth bun because it felt good to be in a meth bun. But it should be down and around to try to help out my face. But anyway, yeah, if you have any skin disorders that crop up from time to time, think about what is making you angry, what had made you angry when you were a little kid and maybe a teenager or at some point, and try to resolve it. Because when you resolve your skin disorders, and if it goes into cancer, I mean, I know people very close to me that have cancer of the skin, and you still have to resolve it. If you're getting treated and whatnot, what is it that you're mad about in your life? What is it you're mad about in terms of your parents? Because those are the 2 people that bring us into the world, and that relationship sets us up with the relationships that we have in the future. Okay? Which parent are you mad at, and why are you mad at them? And can you learn to forgive them? Which spouse are you mad at? Okay? Are you mad at a spouse? Are you mad at a best friend or somebody that used to be your best friend? Okay? It'll come out on your skin if you don't resolve it inwardly. Okay? And I'm all about that. That's why I do affirmations. That's why I was getting bad stomach cramps again, just like I did in the summer. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I went through a battery of doctors. I had battery of tests. I just want to say battery because I can't think of any other word besides battery. Okay. And I went through all these tests and whatnot. Now, see, now I'm tired again, so let me lay down, back down. I know this is a lazy thing for me to do, but I never do this. When I lived in my apartment and I worked all week, I used to get up, get my coffee ready, maybe even get a breakfast, and bring it into my bedroom. And that was the only time I did that was on the weekend. And I just liked that peace. And then sometimes I would fall back to sleep, put the TV on, and just have it in the background. Okay, anyhow, I don't do that anymore because I don't live alone. And I have a lot of animals and stuff. So anyway, so what I was trying to say, and I'll cover up that Texas, shape of Texas. Whatever's going on inwardly will come out as a headache, as a migraine, as a toothache. Okay, earache. Are you hearing bad things? Are you saying bad things? Like when I say bad things, are you being very critical of yourself? Are you being very critical of others? That'll come out with your ear. Are you using a lot of curses? That'll come out with your ear. And another thing I wanted to say is shout out to my aunt, Devin's aunt. And she's my aunt too, Auntie Rosalie. She lives in Long Island. She had a stroke and she's in a second hospital trying to get better. And she is, I think, 92 or 93. She's a fighter, but please prayers up for my Aunt Rosalie. And also prayers up for Ruby Hart, Ruby Tuesday, my good friend and soul sister. She is grieving her friend's mom, passed away last week. She's at the wake right now, spending some time with her friend and friend's family. And I think she knows that friend since she's a teenager or a little girl. So her friend's name is Sam. So prayers up for Sam's family, and what they have to go through when you lose your mom. And I believe she lost her mom. The mom had an asthma attack and the medicine didn't work, so she just didn't wake up. So hopefully she's in heaven, hanging out with Jesus and all the people that she knows. But just prayers up for Ruby, prayers up for my Aunt Rosalie and her family. Her two daughters are taking care of her. Her two daughters, Dana and Carol, are taking good care of my Aunt Rosalie, Devin's Aunt Rosalie, who's like a mother to him. Anyhow, love you guys. I'm sorry about this weird friggin' video. I might not post it. First step is get up. Put your shoes on. I will put my shoes. I'm getting bruises all over my leg. What does that mean? Bruise, 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 bruise. Hey guys, it's not fun getting old, okay? I don't recommend it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? I do have teeth, look. I have teeth. They're my teeth. I have them, okay? But I don't have any lips. So it looks like I'm actually going like this. Namaste. Marilyn just told me, get out of the bed, Katrina. It's a new day. It's almost over.